Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome to Resort Boss Golf, which as the name sort of implies, and you can probably work it out yourselves, but if you haven't, it's a game all about being the boss of a golf resort. And this is very, very interesting because I know utterly nothing about golf. I know nothing about golf at all. Okay, maybe I'm doing myself down a little bit there. I know that the idea of golf is to hit a ball with a stick into a hole. And that is kind of my knowledge of golf summed up right there. I don't really know much else other than that. I'm sort of acutely aware that there are different kind of sticks you can hit the ball with. And I guess that the sticks are good. One of them is really good at making it go far. And the other one is very good if you need to pot the ball or whatever. I don't really know. So, I mean, that sums up perfectly my knowledge of golf there. And there's probably people that are actually good at golf or understand it that are gnashing their teeth already. So, yeah, get ready for a whole video of not understanding golf, everybody, in a game that is entirely dedicated to golf. So this could be fun. I'm sure it'll all be fine. We'll muddle through. It's in early access right now. It went into early access not that long ago, but I have had my hands on this for a while and I have been waiting for them to release the first patch for this, because I think when the game came out, most sort of people said, oh, it's got a few little bugs here and there. So I've waited for the first patch to come out. So we're playing the first early access patched version, which means that all those bugs that the people have found from the early days of the game being out are now all fixed and it's all lovely. I mean, I'm sure we can find some more hidden around, but yes, at least we've got rid of the first load of them. And we have to say a big thank you to Amy Arwin over on the Discord, who granted a key to me so I could play this. So that's very, very kind of you. So thank you very much, Amy Arwin. That is very kind of you. So I think let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's just start a new game and we shall make ourselves a golf resort. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is pick a name and a size for our golf resort. And for the name, I've gone for Tees and Tees because I quite like the idea of that. Do you see what I've done there? Now, I know I just said I don't know much about golf, but I know that the little plastic kind of wedgy thing they stick in the ground to stand the golf ball on is called a tee. I think most people are aware of that. So I've decided to go for Tees and Tees, which I just think is lovely because I like the idea of people coming here and having a lovely game of golf, round of golf. I don't know what the terminology is. A lovely go at some golf, and then they go back to the golf place, the golf centre, and then they have themselves some lovely tea. So they've been playing with teas, and then they go back and have some teas. I just like that as a thing. I thought it was quite a good pun. I'm quite proud of that. And size-wise, I've picked medium. It defaulted as tiny, but I'll just put it to medium because why the heck not? And here it says sandbox mode allows you to set the starting conditions. Yep, jolly good. Also, it starts you with a very large amount of money. That is a good thing because I imagine that money is going to evaporate before your very eyes due to the sheer ineptness that you're about to bear witness to. So okay, let's set up the new Tees and Tees golf resort. And there we go. This is the plot that we are going to build our golf resort in. And it's quite big. It's quite a big space. And I think this is supposed to be us. This little sort of character down here is supposed to be us. So there we are. We've got a little green hat on and maybe a red, is that a red shirt possibly, and sort of yellow kind of trousers on or whatever. But there we go. So that's us sort of standing idly by at the moment. Now I have paused the game. I've decided to pause it because we're probably going to start, losing money because nobody is here paying us. And I guess we're paying some sort of rent on this fairly big space. So we've got 50 grand. And the first thing we need to do is build ourselves a golf clubhouse, which apparently is very important because it's where people go and talk about golf and do golfing things. Do you do anything to the golf clubs? Do you polish the golf clubs or something? I don't know. They probably maintain golf clubs. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case, they need a clubhouse. So let's go down here to the facility builder. And we've got ourselves no buildings built. This is one of those weird vagaries of English language, isn't it? When a building is completed, it's a building. Yet when it's being constructed, it's being built. Why is it not called, when it's finished, a built? And why is it called a building? It's just a weird thing. Anyway, enough of that. That's just made things confusing. Let's go to a new building. And we can only build a clubhouse at the moment. So we'll build this. We'll choose to do this. Right, this building thing here, where we choose how to sort of outline this, is a little bit kind of weird. Now, it might be really, really clever. It might be very, very clever because I've never seen anything like it before. And it may well be the way forward. But it's taken me a little while to get used to this because I have played this a tiny bit just to get used to the mechanics of it. So what you have to do is you have to add this button, press this add button up here, and it brings a grid. And then you can just draw onto the grid the size that you would like the clubhouse. Now this here is a car park, but it makes sense to sort of tuck this away in the corner, I think. So let's put that there. So we'll just zone out a space like that. Now I don't know how much that's going to cost. So we'll do that. We'll let go and it goes plump. There we go. Now, I think this grey thing is supposed to be a car park of some description. So now the building is in, and then you can raise the floors. So let's have another floor. And let's have 3 floors. Let's go completely crazy and have 3 floors. And then you can do stuff to the building. And I've never really seen this before. It's quite an unusual take on this. So all these bits on the side are individual sort of components. So if we say, all right then, I want some Nevada walls just here. You can go, all right, I'll have Nevada walls there, and there, and there, please. Oh, and there, and there. And you can sort of make all sorts of different kind of shapes. And then I'll have Vinto wood sort of just there like that. And then I'll have brickstone just there like that. And you can sort of just tailor it all with the different walls on each different segment, which is sort of unusual. I've never seen that before. So I quite like the idea of just having like a sort of brick base. Let's have a nice brick base because that looks good. So we'll have brick at the bottom and then I think we'll change the top. I'd quite like 2 different sort of layers of this, you know, to make it look a little bit interesting. So we'll do that. What would look nice? What would look nice? Boring beige. Oh dear, I don't want that. I don't think there's a yellow as such, is there? That is a shame. I would have gone for blue and yellow had I got that. Well, let's have blue because it's at least sort of Geek cupboardy kind of colours. Although it's not a very nice blue, is it? That is not the nicest blue they could have chosen for that. But never mind. Right, so we'll spin the camera around. We'll do this. And then as well, you have to add other bits on as well. So you can add on doors and things. We'll see that in a bit. And you can do the roof and change the roof colour and all that. Yeah, it's just it's a very different way of doing something. Let's pick ourselves Tyler-D for the top. Because why not? We'll have some tiles across the top. It can be it's I don't know, art or something. Some clever artist designed this building with bricks and tiles and then just a sort of weird blue. So if we do this... This will then sort the clubhouse walls out. Then we need to put stuff around the edge of the clubhouse. So we've got that done. Let's do the roof. So you can have an overhang on the roof. So let's overhang the roof a little bit to provide a bit of cover to the golf people down below. And then you can make it all these crazy colours. So let's have... Oh, I like apple orange. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And then you can change the roof type. So we can have hipped. Don't really know what that means. But, oh, okay, it's got a pointy bit in the middle. Yeah, like that. Or gabled, which I don't think that's supposed to... Is that supposed to do that? It's got a weird bit at the end. I don't like that. That just makes it look odd. There you go. I like that. So we'll have that with an orange roof. Okay. And then we have to put things on it. So we can put doors on it. And glass doors and windows and door frames and frame awnings and top awnings and all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting sort of way around of doing it. So could we put a brick foundation like that and then put a window behind it? Is that something you could do? Like a long window. Does that tuck behind that? No, it doesn't because you can't put it on the same space. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. However, we do need doors. I think we need to have some doors to this place. So we'll have some doors there. We'll have some doors there. We'll put some doors on this side as well. Let's drop some doors into the middle. And then we'll have a couple of doors around the back as well. We'll have doors there and doors up that end. And then we're probably going to need some windows along here. So how about we get a lot of they're very big double windows. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're big double windows. They're not kidding with those, are they? They're not messing around. And let's just put some windows on this floor. Maybe this could be like a kind of hotel. Is that what they do at these things? Do you stay over at one of these, or is there a hotel as well? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I know so little about this. But yeah, I think let's just pop some windows on. It's probably costing us an absolute fortune to put these unnecessary windows on, but whatever. I imagine the better this building is, I mean, ours isn't going to win any awards, I don't think, if I'm honest, but the better it is, maybe this prestige thing goes up, because there is a sort of a prestige concept in this. Whatever, there's an extra window there now, it's fine. It's a very special room, that one. There we go. I think that'll do. I don't want to put any of this sort of stuff on. It's just complicated. Oh, let's put a glass door over that side. Yay, look, glass door, woo. Okay, so daily maintenance is going to be 3,411 monies on this building. Good grief. Per day? What are we doing to it? Okay, maybe I'd take a floor off to save some money. Waiting capacity, 675. Oh, okay, no, maybe let's take a floor off and see what that comes down to. That's very expensive. Oh, yeah, we've got to do that. Oh, it's reset all me walls. No. Right. Oh, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. No, we've got to get that back. Where are my walls? What did you do? Yeah, brick stone or stone brick. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, right. Let me just go and redo all the walls again. Okay, so you pay for maintenance per window per day. They are very expensive windows. I don't know, are we paying a window cleaner? Maybe that's what it means. We've got to keep them clean, so we pay a window cleaner to come and clean them every day. But there we go. So we've got the brick, and we've got the tile, and we've got the orange roof, and it's going to cost us $2,400 a day. That seems very, very expensive. But okay, let's okay our golf place. What is it? Oh, there we go. Yes, the clubhouse. Now, we can give it a name, actually. We can give it a name. What can we call our clubhouse? We're going to call it Penge's Palace of Golf, because why wouldn't we? So it's going to cost us 24 grand to build this. Okay, so we okay this, so that kind of drops in, and then some little building frame things will appear around it, because that is not built just yet. I've just realised that that is quite expensive, given that we only start with 50 grand. That is just about half of our money gone on this ludicrous building. So now we need to actually pay some people. We need to get ourselves a builder. Because this is not automatically built. It's not, it doesn't just spring into life. A builder comes along and builds this thing. So we need to go down to here, to the staff manager. So we get ourselves a builder, and there's also landscapers. We're going to need at least one of those as well. So let's recruit as a builder. Right, but you're quite expensive. I will gladly take a proficient builder. The cheapest one. Hang on. You're able. T. Martin is able, yet V. Bow is proficient, and you cost the same. Yeah, we'll have Mr. Bow, because you're proficient. You're exactly the same. You've got the same hiring fee and the same wage, yet V. Bow is proficient and you're just able. Okay, yeah, we'll hire Mr. Bow then. So let's hire you. So we'll get you on board. And we might as well get ourselves a landscaper whilst we're here. So I wouldn't mind getting someone who's not just terrible. So a proficient landscaper. Oh, I'd love to get one of these fancy pants ones. Let's get Watanabe, I assume it's pronounced. Hiring fee of 900. And you are a proficient landscaper. So yes, we will have you. There we go. So yeah, we can only have 4 staff currently. So we've got 1 builder, 1 landscaper. Now it's paused obviously, so nothing's going to happen at the moment. But eventually, in fact, let's unpause it for a second. Does the builder just run in and start getting on with that? I'm not entirely sure. Also, we've got a few messages up here. Hello. Or have we? No, we have not. I thought the little red dot would imply that there's a message up there for us to read, but no, I don't think there was. Okay, never mind. Right, I assume... there. Are you the builder? Yes. Hello, Mr. Builder person. Right, go forth and do buildings. Please make that complete. That'll be lovely. So people can come here and, go to the Palace of Golf. So now we need to get the thing that they're all here for. An actual golf course. So here we go. Right, it's a hole, actually, is it? No, it's a hole. Already I've gone wrong. So it's a hole builder. So we want to go down here, and we can only construct 13 holes. I always thought it was more than that for a golf course, but whatever. So let's create a new hole. So we need to place a golf hole, which is where you're aiming for, with the flag sticking out of it. And then we need to place a tee. See, T, look, T, and off and all that. So, yeah, we need to place both of these. So let's start over here. Let's start just there, actually, near the car park. So we can start there, and the hole for this, maybe we could put that all the way down there. So what's that? 200, let's put it here. 227 yards. Is that far? I really don't know. Let's make it further. 251 yards. There we go. So that's that done for now. So we can say there's the start bit. So that's where you tee off and whack the ball, and that is where you've got to get it to. So that's good. But now we can landscape this a little bit, and we can put hazards in, like ponds and stuff, lagoons, that's very dramatic, and bunkers, and we can adjust the height as well, which is jolly exciting. So how about we make this middle bit... No, how about we go for a water hazard here first? So let's get ourselves a pond. So let's get over there. Let's kind of get a pond in play. We'll make it sort of look slightly naturally rather than as natural as you can, I suppose, when it's all built in angular square lines. So we'll have it like that. Like so. So we've got a pond. So they can't just go whack, and if they whack it and it goes short, it's going to fall in the water. And I imagine that's really irritating. So that's good. So difficulty 10 is challenging. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if this, because it's in red, is that good or bad or what? I'm not entirely sure. And then over this side, let's just drop a little bunker in over that side. So we can go, yep, there's a bunker there as well. And now we can landscape it. So I'm going to keep it flat. I don't want this to be all elevated. We'll have the next one all sort of fancy pants and elevated. The only thing is, I don't know what these are. I'm not entirely sure what these are. Rough, dirt and grass, green and fairway. Now, I don't know what goes where. Rough, people say in golf, if it goes in the rough, it's a bad thing, isn't it? So rough must go round the edge, I'm going to assume. So maybe rough can go like that. And then down, possibly down there, to make the hole, just to make a sort of shape around it like that. So the rough goes around the edge, like so. I don't really know what goes in the middle. I don't know. Let's put that there. Dirt could go around the edge there, because yeah, why not? I don't know. Green and fairway. Don't really know what to do with these. Fairway. Right, I'm trying to work out from the knowledge of green. I think green probably goes around these. So let's put the green across the starting bit, like that, and the green across the ending bit, like that, I don't know. And then fairway can go in the middle. That can just go everywhere else. That can just fill up the gaps. It's an expansive golf hole, but it's fine. There we go. And I think that's what we do for that. So that's lovely. So you go, yay, right. Got hazards. We can sort of mess about with the height a little bit. Look, so you can raise sort of individual bits, which is very, very nice. Or you can just do a height paint, and it just sort of, when you click and drag, it just raises it all up. And you can go, yeah, okay, that's fine. That bit there. Oh, our resort rating has increased. Oh, I completely forgot I've not paused time. Oh, good. It's got a 1-star rating, and we've unlocked hotels, our first loan, and 2 expansion permits. I don't think we need to expand. we've got so much room. I wouldn't mind some money if you could help me with that. That'd be great. Yeah, let's pause time a second, because we're going to run out of money. We need to take that loan, really, don't we? We're going to need to take the loan. So we can raise the ground up sort of over here a bit. Let's raise that bit up as well. I don't know what this does, but let's just raise it up around the edge, like so. So we'll raise it up at the back as well, because golf reasons. There we go. Right, good. So that's like that, and we'll raise that up a bit as well, just to make it interesting. So that's it for that. So we've put the hole in the tee. We've got the kind of floor coverings. We've put a great big pond in the middle, and we've faffed about with the height. So now I can't afford the hole, because I've only got 9,680 monies. Oh, hang on. It said we could do our... Oh, have I got to do all this again? Oh, don't tell me if I click that it's going to bin it all. Can I not just save it for a bit and go back and do our loan? Can I take a loan from here? Facility construction request. A new restaurant. The work is completed by January the 27th. Okay. Hang on. Up here. This is where loans are. Yeah, let's take out a 100 grand loan. This might help. 12% interest. Good grief. At 0 per month. Hurrah! Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, bother. I have to pay 4,666 per month. But okay, that should keep us afloat. Now, I should be able to okay that. Oh, but I can't. Oh, that's really frustrating. We've just built all this, and I imagine it's just going to say, no, you can't do that. Oh, that's really annoying. What if we press add? Does that help? Does pressing add help? Does pressing remove help? Oh, that's just irritating, isn't it? We're going to have to go and do all that again, aren't we? Yeah, press that. Oh, botherations. I mean, at least the height's been raised. Okay, fine. We'll go and do all that again then. So, yeah, the tee was there. The hole was sort of around there somewhere, possibly there. And then we'll just go and rebuild that. Right, hang on. There we go. It's all back. So I think it's more or less the same. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. So we okay that. And we now have a golf hole sorted. So our little landscaper guy, when I unpause it, should come over and start working on all this and, you know, make it actually do what it's supposed to do. Because at the minute, it's just this stuff. And we've said, right, make this into whatever it was, green, and make this into dirt and all that kind of stuff. So now also, we can go to the scenery editor and we can add some lovely things. Now, we can't add scenery up here or furniture, which is a shame, because also this is early access and they're not in yet. But there's quite a few other nice sort of options. There's pines and palms and acacias and all that sort of stuff. So we can put a few of these down. I quite like this. So let's put a few round the pond. So we'll have one of those, a couple of birches maybe around the edge of the pond. That'll look pretty. And maybe some firs across the back. Oh, they're only tiny. Pines. Big things. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Big trees. So let's put a few of these round the back, like so. And then we'll put a few more over this side. Now, again, at this point, I'm completely winging it. Is that what people expect from a golf course? I've no idea. Let's put an oak on the top of this tree. On top of this hill, because that's good. And then what else can we put in? Cedars, coconuts, a red oak. How about we put one of those? That is not red. That is not red. No, it's the same colour. Or I've gone all of a sudden red, green, whatever is colourblind. Is that at least yellow? Nope, that's not yellow either. Okay, but do you know what? That can go at the top of that little sort of mound there. That'll probably do for now. That's fine. Do you know what? I'm going to put a coconut tree in. I'm going to put a coconut tree right there. Just because I want to. So that's going to cost us another 3,465. I do like the information here. This is useful. Coconut trees are palm trees that also have coconuts on them. Thank you for that. Useful information. So, yeah, we'll spend the money on that. Lovely. Now, what was that thing we had to do? Build a restaurant. Right. Facility builder. No buildings built. Oh, he's not even built the building yet. However, we can now construct a restaurant, a staff room, and a hotel. We can build all new things. Oh, this is very exciting. I hadn't even looked at any of this. Okay, so we need a restaurant. Right, add one of these. The restaurant can go over here, maybe. We'll have a little staff room in the middle, and then the restaurant can go just here. Now, let's not make it massive. Let's just keep it manageable. Let's put it there, like that. We'll only have one floor. A burger joint. Oh, no, come on, fine dining. Fine dining. You don't come to T's and T's to have a burger joint. Although a cafe. Cafe would serve tea. No, cafe. It's absolutely fine. We're having a cafe. That's what we're having. And it's not called burger because that would be a weird name for a cafe. So let's call it something else. Let's call it brew time. So yeah, we'll have that. And now we just need to sort of make it look nice. And the thing is, I can't seem to... Oh, I can't move the camera around all of a sudden because I'm in that bit. I need to click on something, I think. There we go. Right, walls. What do you want the walls to look like? I want it to look nice and sort of homely and lovely. How about Walter White? Very good. How about framed beige? Yeah, that sort of looks generic and kind of bland. That'll do. That'll do for a cafe. So if we throw those down. So yeah, bosh, bosh, bosh. And... bosh, bosh, bosh. Right, it will need a door, I imagine. So we're going to need to put a door of some description in. So, yep, double doors. Put one on that side and one on this side, like that. And then a couple of windows. So let's have some long windows. A couple on that side. We'll have a couple on the side with the actual thing in. So a couple there. So 1 and 2. And then, because people are going to be in there watching the golf happening, I think let's put a couple of big double windows in. Let's do that, look. That'll be good. And that's going to cost 2,240 monies for a cafe. Daily revenue, 112 to 800. Oh, that looks a bit like a phone number. But 112 to 877. And it's going to cost us 268 to maintain per day. We're just going to hemorrhage money. But okay, that's fine. Right, time is moving on. I suspect I might need to buy more staff. I think we need more staff in. Now, the tutorial, which I couldn't complete because it went a bit weird in the middle of it, it seemed to stop working, did have us hire 2 people. So let's just hire an able landscaper. You've both got the same sort of fees. I don't know, let's hire Espinoza. You'll do. And then builders, let's hire the cheapest one, T. Martin. Yes, you are coming in. Join us and do some building, please. So, they're going to get that built. They're going to get that constructed. I think we might also want to get a staff room in. So let's get ourselves, we've got a restaurant, a staff room. So let's get one of these into the middle, just because the staff probably going to want to have a little sit down. Oh, I find this a bit weird. It says, yes, you want to build a building. And then you have to kind of go to this add button in the corner. It's an obscure way around of doing it, but there we go. Right, we'll just make it that big, like so. Walls wise, not really bothered. You can have Vinto wood, because I don't know what that is. So we'll do that. So we'll pop that down like so, and round that side as well into there, and then we'll have a couple of doors, and that'll do. I should give you a window, really, shouldn't I? Should give you a window. Have a glass door at the back, have a glass door at the side, because you might come in from there. Have a glass door on that side as well, just so you can get in and get around. Did the door on that side go in? Yes, it did. And then a couple of windows, yeah, double windows, whatever, so you can see what's going on down that side. And one there to let some light in, maybe, because, you know, you've probably been working hard. And one there, and that'll do. Okay, 1,800, 144 maintenance. It can hold 8 staff. We've only got 4. That is absolutely fine. Okay, I think we might need to move time on in order to get stuff complete. Oh, look, they're working hard on it, though. They're turning it into the golf course. Right, can we just push time on a little bit? I should click it again. It goes back down to, 1 speed. So let's watch them do this. So they're going to rush forward. They're going to get all this done. I want our builder guys to finish building this. Like, when is that going to be complete? And when's that going to be? When is anything going to be complete? I assume when these white line things go away, it's finished. We are losing so much money. 82,070. And it's, oh my goodness me, 79,603. We've lost so much money. I don't know how we make money. How do we make money? We probably did a working golf hole thing to start with, so that probably helps. How about we get ourselves, when they're done, how about we get a really, really simple one? Par 4. I don't know what that means. Is that difficulty? So a difficulty rating of 4. Par is how many goes, I think. Now, this is me trying to think back to Wii Golf. When the Wii came out, I played Wii Golf. Par is how many sort of goes it should take you to pot the ball. So I think let's just have a really simple one of these. Let's have a hole like that. Oh, no, not like that. Let's do it the right way round. I'd say I'd replace the tee first, but that seems to have the hole at the top. Right, that there and that there. So 158 yards, nice and straightforward. I think greens go around that and probably around that. We'll have fairway in the middle, because I think that's where that's supposed to go, and then rough at the sides. I think that is how that's supposed to function. And no hazards, no terrain. Do you want to make it a bit? Let's make this. Whoa. Okay, no, height flatten. Just do that, please. that was quite quick. Yeah, I meant to do that one, I think. Just raise the sides up a tiny bit, not colossally. There we go, like that. And we'll raise that up as well, so it feels a little bit more private, like that. Yeah, and it's just a straightforward thing, and hopefully they can finish that quite quickly, and then people can just have a go on this nice and quick. Nothing else going on with it. Yes, please, make that happen if you would be so kind, fellas. Oh, they're taking ages. Right, okay. If we don't run out of money first, let's hurry time on until they've finished doing something. I don't know what our staff are doing. They've clearly not finished any of our buildings. They've not finished the golf course bits. Can somebody please finish something before we run out of money? Ah, they finished the house. They finished the main building. Look, it's all done. So now, hopefully, they will go to the restaurant and finish that off. Now, I was just having a nosy at our finances. The restaurant actually made some money. It made 12,653 monies in January. So look, already, 2nd of February, it's made 753 money. So our little tea and biscuits cafe is doing quite well. However, against the cost of personnel and everything else, it's just not working, is it? We're going very quickly bankrupt. We need this to be complete. They're doing a pretty good job. They've nearly finished. They just need to do this bit. And then I imagine guests will come in, because we do have a guest list. So we've got all these people, but everyone's just idling because there's nothing for them to do, because nothing is complete. However, as soon as that's done, I think they will be able to go and do some golfing. So I expect to see some people over here. There we go. That's now complete, I think. I think that's a complete course. If anyone wants to come and do some golf over here, you're more than welcome. And then they're going to get on with this one. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. We've only got 1,388 monies. This isn't going well. Green fees. That's what we need a lot of. And we've only just got one green finish. Maybe that was a bit too big. Maybe that was a very big green. But do you know what we can do? Can we take out another loan? No, we can repay that one. I suspect we're going to go bankrupt very quickly. Let's see if bankruptcy is in the game. Let's see if that happens. We go out of business. Because now that this is here, look. Yeah, minus 837. I mean, it's not going well, is it? It's not going... Minus 500... Minus 3,061. Ouch. Okay, fine. But our buildings are completed. So we've got a restaurant. We've got a staff room. We've got golf courses. We've got a couple of golf courses now, which is nice. I don't know what... Oh, no, that's still not finished. Hurry up and finish it. But they're playing this one. So does that mean that we're getting green fees? Is that a thing? Ah, yeah. 1,500 in green fees, which is absolutely not helping us pay off everything else. 47,000 in maintenance. What are we maintaining things in? Platinum and gold leaf or something? Good grief. Okay, fine. Right, so you're down here. You're having a little go at the golf. Where are the buggies? We need golf buggies. I don't know if this has a limit, by the way. I don't know if it's going to go, you've got minus £2 billion, $2 billion. You've gone out of business. I'm not entirely sure, but this is nearly ready. A straightforward, practice course to knock the ball into the goal, to the hole. So that's now ready. So hopefully that'll bring some more people in. Yeah, look at that. 3 people. Oh, and 1 just left. But there we go. Never mind. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of people roaming the course, enjoying the food, idling. Can you all just pay? Can you all pay me some more money, please? Any messages? Request failed. Unable to comply with the request by a certain date. K. Martin wishes to report their discontent with the way they conducted the request. Potentially decrease in attendance for the next couple of months, given that K. Martin was very influential. What request? Oh, hang on a minute. Am I supposed to be paying attention to these? It would be nice if it popped up and said something. Okay. I don't mind low prices, but this reeks of a lack of quality. I think B. Bauman can clear off. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Membership application. We'll accept it. We'll grow 1 member and receive 1,000. Yes, absolutely. Presidential tour. Accept. Facility construction request. New staff room. Yeah, right. Go for it. You lion. The prices were steep. Sure, you can cut some corners to make things more affordable. Okay. Facility construction request. A new hotel. 5th of March. No, there's no way we can do that. Shareholder visit. Yeah, okay. And request failed. I don't know which one failed. K. Martin. I don't know which one failed. But okay, fine. We failed a thing. We're 65 grand down. I don't think it's going well. Oh, look. The trees have changed colour. Ah, maybe when they're planted they change colour or whatever. But there we go. So the big tall trees are in. Everyone's having a go at this. Right, how's it looking for our fees? Green fees, not very much. Membership, not very much. Restaurant sales, not very much. Personnel is 6. But we don't even cover personnel. We don't even cover personnel. So far, in March, we have... I don't understand that total, to be perfectly honest. Hang on, that total does not add... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's another chef type thing. This total does not make any sense. So I would have thought March 18's total, we've got minus 6 grand, minus 5.5 grand. So it should be minus about 11.5 grand in terms of our outgoings. But then we've kind of topped that back up by what? 3,500. So what's that? 8 grand-ish. So we should be 8 grand down. I don't know where the 28 grand has come in. I don't know why we're minus 28 grand down in a month where we've only lost 11.5. But okay, whatever. It's all fine. I'm sure it's all good. Yeah, income. We're just not making enough stuff. It's the restaurant. The restaurant is keeping us afloat. Oh dear. We've got another thing up here. Membership application. Yep, absolutely. Just go for it. Your thoughts on hole 1. I feel the hole's a bit too wide. It really lowered the sense of challenge. I knew that even my worst slices could still be fixed. My par is proof of this. We have room for improvement. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. I can't really do anything else. I don't know if it'll let me build anything or not. I'm not entirely sure. Should we try and build another hole? Should we try and do that? We've got 14 out of 27 people. So maybe I've just built too big. Maybe this is all way too expensive. Like, can we look at the holes and see how much they cost to maintain and stuff? It's open. So there's somebody playing on it. There's 4 people waiting. 253 yards. That's got 3 people waiting. So there's people waiting for them. But I don't know what they're like, you know, whether they're making enough money. Are people paying the right fees? That is what I don't understand. There's also a path builder. Now, this was very odd. This was very odd when I had a little go at this. It was a very, very strange sort of thing. However, can I build paths given that I've got no money? Or is it going to go, get off? Oh, no, I can still build. Even though I'm broke, I can still build paths. Okay, this is fine. Let's build a gigantic path going across there to the restaurant. For some reason, that bit's just decided not to join in. There we go. And then we'll put a path down the side there to go to there, like so. And we'll have a path going into that bit of the restaurant. The path builder is very, very odd. It's very strange. But okay, we'll have it like that. Look, that sort of goes to there. That's fine. And then we'll have a sort of a wooden board path coming out that way, like... Okay, that's gone a bit weird, but it's all good. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, and that's gone even weirder. I want that to go to there, and then that, for some reason, is having a bit of an issue with some trees. Don't worry about the trees. It's all good. It's all good. Just calm down, path designer. And that can go to there, and then I'll fill in the gaps again. I don't really know what's going on. There we go. Right, we've got some paths, even though that's a bit broken. Look, fix the path. There we go, like so. Right, splendid. So we've got some paths down, because why wouldn't we have paths? We've also got a slight deficit of minus 112, minus 114 grand. I'm leaking money out of my very eyes. How about... Oh, hello. Oh my goodness me. Crikeys. Hang on, when did I last check? It wasn't that long ago. Somebody loved hole 2. Okay, good. Membership application? Yes. Membership? Yes. Shareholder view thing. They would like to thank you for allowing the visit. 1,200 will be credited to my account. Great, that pays for the staff for about 2 seconds. Right you are. Thoughts on hole 2? They didn't like it. Membership? Yes. Somebody sank at hole 1. I don't know what that means. We're currently at capacity for members. Okay, we'll have to reject it. Thoughts on hole 2? Dismiss. Great. We'll have to reject you. Facility construction request. A new restaurant? We're offering 10 grand to help offset some of the building costs as long as the work is done by the 3rd of April. What's the date now? Oh, no, that will not be done. We'll reject that. Presidential tour visit. Okay, the resort could use a hotel. It could use a swim pool. It would better have a members' lounge. But the result, it was a success. We got 17.5 grand. Oh, wow, that pays for not very much for not very long. Yay! Somebody loved hole 2. You can't join in. That request failed. I don't entirely know what I failed, but okay. It'd be nice if you know what the correct request was. I can't remember what the request was for Mr. Wu. How many of these are there? Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm just going to go through all of these. Right, you are. Okay, there's a lot of people wanting to be members, but we can't have that many members, unfortunately. However, Pro Golfer visit. Pro Golfer R. Peter would like to come to T's and T's Resort to play a round of golf. 5 days from acceptance. Preparation for visit are expected to cost 1,000. If successful, this visit should bring in 1,250 in revenue. Wow. That is some turnover right there. All of 250 monies. Whoop-de-whoop, yes. And now again, okay, this game is in early access, and I imagine stuff like this is just put in, just say, look, a pro golfer will appear and do some stuff. That surely needs tweaking a bit. Yep, it's going to cost £1,000 to do this, but it'll bring in 1,250. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll have a pro golfer. Maybe it'll elevate the profile of the place or something. I think let's get another hole built. Let's put another one along here. Maybe we could bend it. No, they didn't like that, did they? They like a thin course. Yeah, okay. New hole. So we'll start with a T. We'll start with a T down there. And then the hole maybe... I can't have it going there. I can't go over that because people will mess it up. How about we have it going at an angle? Like that. Oh, no, but I can't build it. Look, I can't build it. Of course I can't because I've got no money. So I can build paths and stuff, but I can't build that. Oh, dear me. Do you know what? I suspect that we're not going to make enough money from this. Let's just move time on very, very quickly. Yeah. Let's take a look at the finances, everybody. Let's take a look at the massive finances. Expense. Put time down to slow for a second. What are we actually spending a lot of money on? So salaries, 6 grand. Maintenance, 78,736. I think that possibly might be flawed in some way. Or is it just this... Hang on. What is costing 78,000 in maintenance? What is costing that? Like, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. That building there was 2,000 something, wasn't it? The building here, because I knocked the floor down. So that's 2,000 of that. The staff room I can't imagine being that much. The restaurant was pittance, wasn't it? So that together should not be very much. So is it the greens? So the 2 golf green things where you go and play your golf, the holes, cost maybe 75,000 in maintenance. I think that might possibly be slightly incorrect. I don't think that could be right. So the restaurant's making some money. We've got some sponsorship coming in and we've got some members. People are paying golf per round and we've got 5 grand per hole, which is not particularly great, is it? So, yeah, it's not really adding up, is it? It's the maintenance costs are just ludicrous. Can we dig into that and see what's going on with that or not? I don't think we can. Oh, my goodness me. Yes, you can't join because no memberships left. You didn't like the thing. You can't join. Facility construction request. I can't do it because I've got no money. A new staff room. There's one just there. There's a new staff room just there. I don't know why you need a new staff room when there's already one. You can't do that. You can't join. Clear off. Yeah, we're 102 grand down. This hasn't gone well. Right. What I'm going to do is, this T's and T's is a test of this. It's a test to see if this is a successful venture, which it clearly is not. because we're losing money, I don't know, by simply breathing. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and come back. I'll rebuild this and we'll come back maybe when I've got maybe some smaller golf little hole things. Because this one I think might be a bit big and elaborate. So I think maybe we'll just put a couple of smaller ones and see if that helps in any way, shape or form. Although I suspect it won't. Okay, so I've restarted on a smaller place. So this is a small plot of land rather than the medium one we had before. TNT's 2, just to make sure, you know, we can distinguish the old one and the new one. Something weird's going on with the roof. The roof's got a gigantic hole in it. That probably needs looking at some point. But they've not finished building the sort of the main clubhouse yet. There's 3 greens. They're all very simple. They're very straightforward. That one is a line. That one's going to have some bunkers. That one's got some water in. Now that building there, I noted down the cost of that. The maintenance cost of that building was 942 monies. That was it. 942. When I built these, I did not find out any maintenance information. So if we can just go and click on that maybe. Right, if we click on the hole builder, hole number 1. So there's nothing going on there. It doesn't say what's happening. If we edit it, it doesn't say there's any maintenance. It doesn't say this costs you, 5 bazillion to maintain because it's got that many tiles or whatever. Maybe, it doesn't say that a spot of this costs X amount of money to maintain, whereas a spot of dirt or whatever costs that much money to maintain. So that's not there. So that's going to be no help at all. How do I come out of this? I don't want to... Can I just do that? Yeah, there we go. Right, come out of that. So I think something is fundamentally wrong here because we've got that building there that costs 942 per whatever it is day to maintain, which still seems quite a lot given that it's a single floor thing. It's not that big. I mean, I could have built it half the size. Still, that'd be 500 a day. That's an awful lot of money to shell out for one day's worth of maintenance. However, if we go and look at financial info, currently we're paying almost 10,000 in maintenance. Does not compute. I don't understand where that number's coming from. Unless we are paying maintenance on the greens, that is extortionate. There's no way you could survive that. That's 10 grand. So we're paying out 14 grand per day, is it, that ticks by on wages and maintenance. And then there's no way you're going to make that. There's no way you're going to be able to cover this maintenance cost. So something I think has fundamentally gone wrong. I think maybe the balance is not quite right with the maintenance. Because I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be maintaining. It doesn't tell me. I've got no hint as to what I'm supposed to be maintaining. I mean, this course will hopefully be done soon. Let's move time on. We have got some people here, look. There's some people in, just waiting for this to be done. Let's see if we can get that down. Right, bish, bash, bosh. Okay, done. What I might do is, as an experiment, let's just see if this works. Can we remove this? Are we able to remove that? Resort expansions. Oh, yeah, we can buy some more territory. Oh, good. Yeah, let's not do that. I wonder if we can get rid of this course. Is there a way that we can bulldoze this in some way, shape or form? It'd be great if we could get rid of it. Hole editor. Number 3. Yeah, there. What's that? Does that remove hole number 3? That's got the water in. So currently, we're paying 14,130 in maintenance. That is not manageable. That's not manageable. Given that you start with 50 grand, that's just impossible. That's just nonsense. It's nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. So I think let's take out this course here and see what happens, shall we? Let's have a little play. Let's take out hole number 3. Obliterate hole number 3. You are gone, hole number 3. Although you are seemingly still there, hole number 3. Okay. Maybe when I move time on, it will vanish. No. Okay. However, I know what we could do. We could watch this. So as they do that, as these guys build this stuff, so as they go through and actually apply it, do the landscaping to those tiles, does the maintenance go up? So 14,130. At least we've got some people playing golf. Did someone just get a hole in one just then? Someone just got a hole in one. Everyone just gets a hole in one in this course. It's the confidence building course. Yeah, there we go. Lovely, lovely. So 14,130 monies is just not manageable. It's just impossible. There's no way that you're ever going to be able to make that back with all the income in the world. It's impossible. The wages I can sort of understand. That's absolutely fine. And the income is absolute pittance. But the expenses, it's just nonsense. It's just nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. I'm at 22 grand. 22 grand now for maintenance. So it must be per little tile that you have, which kind of implies you have to build tiny insignificant golf course. Yeah, okay, fine. That needs some balancing, I suspect. We need to do some rebalancing on that. I don't think that's quite right. But do you know what? It's in early access. I'm sure that they'll be, you know, watching these videos and watching everyone else playing it and sort of taking this stuff on board. But yeah, that's not maintainable. Almost losing 28 grand every what? Day? What's that? No, every month. That's a monthly thing. So that month we spent 29 grand on maintenance and we made 3,750 monies. The golf is too great. It's just very, very silly. What I think might be fun though is if we build ourselves a hotel. Let's go out on a high and let's build a hotel. So a 4-floor hotel of a 5-star rating, 235 guest capacity. I mean, we can only have 21 people around apparently, so I don't know quite what's going to go on there. Daily revenue 11,340 to 42,840, but the daily maintenance is 10,581. So it should make the tiniest amount of money. It's going to cost us 70 grand to build. Let's just give it a go, shall we? Let's just see how that's going to work. So unpause it. Let's get the builder guys over here because they've got nothing else to do. Let's get this complete and then let's see what happens then to the finances. I mean, did they go up? 35... What's that going to go up to? Anything else? 35,361. So yeah, okay, maybe they are nudging up there. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Hotel stays, 61. Okay, right. So you're supposed to build a massive hotel to offset the maintenance of everything. Yeah, okay, right, fine. Now we know that's the trick. I mean, who would have thought that a hotel would be that profitable? I don't know. But again, the greens are really extortionate. And I thought I told them to not build this green, and they're still building it, which is fine because it's lovely and it's got water. You can go for a swim if you like. That's your pool, by the way, people in the hotel. That's your swimming pool. Go over there. But yeah, that's okay. Okay, there you go. That's a ludicrous amount of money. We've only got 15 guests actually at the golf. Who's staying here? What are they doing? This doesn't make any sense. 244 grand we've made off that. If only, maybe T's and T's, maybe I should have just gone the original one. I should have just gone and built as a hotel and we would have been absolutely rolling in it. But there we go. Never mind. Yeah, the hotel does indeed offset everything. Although it does kind of just become a hotel simulator, and also there's some golf courses nearby, but no one really plays the golf because you only get 5.5 grand from the green fees. But we've made, whatever, 350 grand from a fancy pants hotel that isn't even finished yet. It doesn't make any sense. Do you know what? I can repay my loan though. Boom, I've repaid my loan. Hooray. And we're down to 94 grand, but we're loan free. So isn't that nice? Oh, and we've been elevated to a tier 2 resort. That's lovely. 2-star rating, and that means we get a members lounge. Oh, and 2 expansion permits as well. Oh, good. Do you know what? I'm fine with this. So they've not even finished the hotel yet, and it's making an absolute fortune. It's made 571. In that month alone, it made over $500,000, and it's not even completed. Which surely the balancing is off. It just doesn't make any sense. So essentially all you need to do to be successful in this game, build a massive 5-star hotel. I mean, I could have built that bigger as well. I had spare money. I had money lying around that I could have just expanded that even more, fitted more guests in and increased the amount that makes. But I mean, that's just ridiculous. That doesn't really make any sense. This month alone, it's only the 9th of March. It's made $250,000. In theory, that could make around $1 million per month then. And it doesn't really make any sense because then you don't need to do any of the golf stuff because the golf stuff raises such negligible amounts. And they have finished the hotel and we've just got over $1 million. It's the world's most boring looking, very profitable hotel. Look at it. It looks terrible. I just threw it together. I randomly slapped some windows on it and chucked some doors on it and the roof's all weird and everything. But there we go. So that's making us a lot of money. I think let's just leave this for now. I kind of get what they're trying to do with it. I see their plan. I see their vision. I just think it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of balancing going on because it's more about this one building here than it is about the golf. Though I do like the designing of the courses. That's quite nice as well. I like that aspect. And, you know, it's all quite detailed and the little people are going to go and do their golfing. And so it's all very nice. But, yeah, I think we just need to... it just needs to be rebalanced and reworked. But it's in early access and that's what all that sort of stuff is for. But yeah, I think it's worth a look at because I think it was very entertaining to play. It was nice to play, but yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing it again for a little while until, you know, they find out the bugs and such like, which they will do because of early access. If you enjoyed this, which I hope you did, I hope you enjoyed this little look at this game, then please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with other stuff like this that we might get up to. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves something for one of my shops.